Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dimma Tutorials. Today we are going to look at post-UTME past questions. So we're going to be focusing on UNILAG Post-UTME past questions 2012/2013. We're looking at general paper. Okay, so let's begin without wasting time. The first one is, which of the following groups fall into the civil service? We have option A, the police, the army, and the air force. B, employees of NEPA, NNPC, and NRC. C, employees of ministries of finance, education, and transportation. Which of the following groups fall into civil service? The correct answer is option C, employees of ministries of finance, education, and transportation. Option A, the police, the army, and the air force are part of the military, not civil service. Employees of NEPA and NPC, they are part of public service, okay, not civil service. So employees of ministries of finance, education, and transportation are civil servants. They are civil servants. The next question, the recruitment or appointment of the permanent secretary is one of the duties of, we have option A, the Federal Public Service Commission, B, the State Civil Service Commission, C, the Executive, and D, the National Assembly. Who are those that employ permanent secretaries? Permanent secretaries are employed by the State Civil Service Commission, not the Federal Public Service Commission, not the Executive, not the National Assembly. Every state in Nigeria has a service commission, a civil service commission, and the appointment of the permanent secretary is made by the Civil Service Commission of the state. The next question, in the organizational structure of the ministry or government department, offices and positions are option A, hierarchically arranged, B, diagonally arranged, C, secretly arranged, and D, haphazardly arranged. The correct answer is hierarchically arranged, option A, because government organizations typically follow a chain of command from top level leadership like the ministers down to lower level staff. From top level down to lower level staff. So government ministries are structured vertically upward, okay, vertically, not randomly, not diagonally. Is structured vertically, and that is hierarchical. All right, so option A is the correct answer. The next question, question 4, the government maintains monopoly over certain services for option A, selfish reasons, B, security and strategic reasons, C, undisclosed reasons, and D, all of the above. Of course, government maintains monopoly over certain services for security and strategic reasons, okay, not for their selfish reasons. It's for the national interest, for security and strategic stability. That's why government maintains monopoly over certain services in Nigeria, okay, not for selfish reasons, not for undisclosed reasons, but for security and strategic reasons. All right, now the next question, ministers of local government and chieftaincy affairs were abolished in Nigeria by, ministers of local government and chieftaincy affairs were abolished in Nigeria by option A, General Yakubu Gowon, B, General Murtala Mohammed, C, President Ibrahim Babangida, and D, General Olusegun Obasanjo. The correct answer to this question is option B, General Murtala Mohammed. Now, during his regime in the mid-1970s, he reorganized the structure of the government, and the ministries of local government and chieftaincy affairs were abolished as part of his reforms. Okay, so he reorganized the structure of government, and ministries of local government and chieftaincy affairs were abolished as part of his reforms in the mid-1970s. So option B, General Murtala Mohammed, is the correct answer. The next question, 6. Policy analysis, policy implementation, and plan setting are some of the functions of A, the legislature, B, the executive, C, the local government, and D, the civil service. The correct answer to this question is option B, the executive. The executive branch of the government is responsible for carrying out policies, implementing plans, and analyzing them. Now, the legislature, on the other hand, focuses more on lawmaking. The civil service supports the execution of these plans, and local government is more localized and administrative. So option B, the executive, is the correct answer. The executive is responsible for policy implementation, policy analysis, and setting of plans. So like I said, the correct answer is executive. So next one, question 7. Public corporations can be controlled through option A, riots, B, public opinions, C, civil disobedience, and D, none of the above. Now the correct answer to this question is option B, public opinion. Yeah, because public corporations are often accountable to public scrutiny, and public opinions can, influence their direction, behavior, or even regulation. So public opinion is what can be used to control public corporations. All right, so the correct answer, like I said, is option B. All right, the next question. The general supervision of a public corporation is carried out by the general supervision of a public corporation is carried out by we have option A, board of directors, managing directors, option B, board of trustees, C, managing directors, D, secretary of the board. Now the correct answer to this question is option A, the board of directors. The board of directors is responsible for general supervision of a public corporation. It provides oversight. It ensures the organization stays aligned with its goals and public mandates, their duties to the public. Now, the managing director handles the day-to-day running operations of the corporation. Now, but the overall supervision rests with the board of directors. The next question 10. The civil service embraces all workers, and we have option A, all private corporations, B, public and private companies, C, government ministries, and D, public corporations. The correct answer is option D, public corporations, because the civil service consists of workers employed in government ministries, departments, and agencies. So it focuses on public bodies, not private corporations. Public corporations, option D, is the correct answer. All right, let's answer question 9. I omitted it earlier. So let's answer question 9. The local government in Nigeria is created to option A, create more civil service jobs, B, encourage competition and rivalry among communities, B, bring the government nearer to the people, and D, prevent the creation of more states. All right, the reason for creating local government is to bring government closer to the people. So the correct answer is option C, bring government nearer to the people, to make the locals feel the presence of government. So option C is the correct answer. All right guys, that'll be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will bring more videos very soon for you guys. Please make sure you're preparing very well for the exam. Post-UTME, UNILAG Post-UTME carries 30 marks, so those 30 marks are very, very important. Make sure you study hard, make sure you prepare very well for the exam, and I wish you success. Thank you very much once again for watching. I will see you very soon in another video. Do not forget to like the video, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Right?